Good afternoon. Welcome back. For those of you on the podcast, hello to my new audience. Today, you know what? All right, we're getting better. We're getting better at this. We're getting it down. We're getting it down. We're getting it down. All right, today for your health and the fundamental diet, I want to talk to you about nutrition. Getting proper nutrition. Now, if you go to fundamentaldiet.com and go to nutrition, that there is a, you will see, right now there's only 2 supplements on there. The shake that I drink every day, all natural. Is it all natural? All organic. It's like super nutritious. It's got decent 20 grams of protein. It's got all these superfoods in it. I usually drink one a day. That's what I have for breakfast. That's what I use to get me going. I'll blend it with a banana, almond milk, and sometimes peanut butter, sometimes frozen strawberries, sometimes chocolate, sometimes cheesecake pudding mix. Now, I will say the taste isn't as good as Mo Visalis shakes, but it's definitely a lot healthier. I get it from Amazon. There's a link on the page, and you can set up a monthly auto ship, and you save a little bit of money doing it that way. You don't have to think about it. So that's what I've done. I enjoy the shakes. It makes it easy for me. Sometimes I like eating breakfast, but I do the shakes because they're so packed with nutrition that I know that I'm at least getting some good nutrition for the day if I fall off somewhere. Which, obviously you have to count that in your total calorie count for the day. But it's very important to get the nutrients that your body needs. A lot of times people look at the things they're eating and say, well, I don't eat bad. Okay, you might not be eating bad. You don't eat bad stuff. You don't go out to eat and stuff. You don't eat fast food. But are you giving your body what it needs? Some of the things that we do sometimes, now I'll Google stuff, I'll research, and I'll try to find 3 different sources when I'm looking for something. If I have an issue, the first thing I will do, will look for a natural food source that will take care of it. Now, a lot of times you'll get a list of things. Doesn't mean you have to eat all those things. You want to have your body pH balanced. You want to have a good alkaline. You want to get plenty of antioxidants to help keep the inflammation down in your body, which in turns help you be more alkaline. So what you do is you take these lists, you try to find 3 different sources. What I do is I take the 3 sources and I find the common ingredients on those 3 sources. Because, like I said, you'll get some that have the 10 best things for antioxidants, or one will have 20. So I'll out of those 3, I'll find the most common ingredients, whatever they may be. Whether it's turmeric or there's some things that we just know that are good for you. Then I try to incorporate those into my diet. Now I believe shakes are good, but you have to eat food. It's good for your teeth to eat. You have to eat, and as raw as possible. Like eating carrots, celery. Juicing's great. For me, juicing's like a shake. Because I feel that when you juice, you're losing a lot of the nutrients. It's just like when you cook vegetables. If you cook them too long, you're taking all the nutrients out. So the raw, the most organic and the freshest that you can start with and go down from there. I try to get something raw each day. I try to take, I've cut way back on my vitamins. I don't even take multivitamins anymore because they're just a waste, in my opinion. I haven't seen any difference since I've stopped taking them. I try to, like, I started taking magnesium, and I take it in the powder form. You know, if you can't get it raw, liquid is the next best way because your body absorbs it better. So if you can't get it in liquid form, then powder form is the next thing, right? Because then you can put it in water and rehydrate it. And on that note, there's a lot of powders out there that say they have, you know, like 50 ingredients. And I ask myself, you know, all in one scoop. I'm like, how is that possible? How is that possible to get that much in that little? Now, which I've just switched, well, I still have some wheatgrass. I was doing wheatgrass, well, I am doing wheatgrass, beet powder, and I take fiber, and I started taking this collagen powder. And I'm still on the fence about that one. The wheatgrass, I'm getting ready to replace with spirulina. I have it. I just haven't, I started taking it, but I want to finish the wheatgrass. Spirulina and chlorella, which I kept seeing those come up over and over. So I'm going to replace the wheatgrass with those. And I put these all in a drink. Sometimes I'll put emergency in my drink. What else did I put in there? I will use aloe juice and dilute it with water. I drink that every morning. So there again, I know that I'm getting some of the proper nutrients that my body needs. Between that and the shake, and then I try to eat some good healthy snacks and a good decent meal somewhere down the line, and I know I'm good for the day. I know that I can eat something that's maybe not so healthy for me, or I can indulge a little bit because I like to eat. I like turtles. So, just you have to keep the stuff that you like. I mean, it's just, we have to cut back. You have to cut down. Sodas, Mountain Dews, used to drink them all the time. Got rid of them. And it was a gradual process. I just despise drinking water. But that's what I do now. I drink, and there's the slide for water. Lots of water. Now, I have noticed since been quarantined, I'm not self-isolated because I don't have any issues. So since the stay-at-home order, I've noticed I'm not drinking as much water because I'm not in my old routine anymore. I would take a cooler and have water with me, and so got to get better at that. Make sure you're drinking your water. You're getting the nutrition. You're not overeating. You're not over snacking. Plan it out. Get the plan. Go over and get the plan. Plan your menu out for the day and try your best to stick to it. And tomorrow, if I remember, we are going to talk about sleep.